want to let you guys know that this is element reading. So this is for all you fire signs. So that is everybody who is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, okay? So this is your weekly reading. It'll be, I'm doing one zodiac sign a week. So once a month, you will have your reading for 30 days, okay? Whenever it comes on, whatever day of the month it comes on, it's for the next 30 days, okay? So let me know if you're here. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know that everything's okay. Can anybody answer me? Does anybody hear me? Hello, hello. Yeah, I just need to know if anybody can hear me. Can anybody hear me? What is this? Okay, start a live goal. Nope. Can anyone hear me? That would be awesome. Hello? Hello? Bum, 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 bum. Let's just see. I don't want to continue. I'll just go check on my computer. Oh, hello, Shirley. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just need to know if somebody can hear me. I'm doing good. Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, thank you. Hi, Aquileo. Now, this is not a reading. We're not doing questions today, okay? I'm doing an element reading. So this is going to be 4 times a month for every element, okay? So the elements, of course, are fire, water, earth, and air, right? And this week, I am doing the fire element, and that includes the zodiac signs. It includes Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? So that is the reading I'm doing today. And I'm going to try to do one of these. Well, I'm going to do one every week, okay? So, yeah. I don't know. Are either of you guys, any of you guys, does that hit any of you guys? Are any of you guys an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius? Let me know, okay? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not at all. I put my other channel to bed for a little while, and we'll see how we do, right? Yes, I do. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm not doing my other channel right now, so I'm good. I am following my heart. Absolutely. Thank you, Aquileo. I love you. That's amazing, okay? You guys worry about me. That's so fun. Okay. You have a lot of Leo in your chart, but you're not a Leo. That's okay. I'm not, you know, it still could pertain to you, okay? So you still have that fire energy in you if Leo's in your chart, right? Oh, thank you, my dear. Yeah, and I think I'm going to, like, I want to do these face-to-face, and I want to do them live. Even though I'm not doing readings and I'm not taking questions, I can still talk to you guys a little bit, you know, and if you have a question about something and it pertains to you, then that's fantastic, right? As I'm going along, right? So I tried this earlier and I had no volume, so I restarted it. So here we go, okay? Sometimes I don't know what I do wrong, but it doesn't always work for me. So the first card, oh, geez. The, you know, the Velcro is stuck to my cloth and pulled it up. Jeez. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups as card 1. Card 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will be clarifying as well, okay? So don't run away. And also at the end, I am going to give you my thought for your zodiac sign for this fire element reading, okay? So each zodiac sign, I'll give you a little thought at the end pertaining to what I've seen in the cards, okay? Right? A lot of us have been for sure. Aw, thank you. You guys are so sweet, especially as I'm getting older, right? So yeah, that's very sweet. Okay, so let's get this started. So the main energy surrounding you for the next 30 days, what I see is that there's a lot of emotional energy. And for you, because you're a fire sign, that's going to mean it could be explosive, okay? So you want to be careful that you don't get caught up in too much emotion, all right? So you don't want that emotion to get away with you. As a fire sign, you can just take off and explode or underreact or overreact, right? So sometimes because we're passionate about something, we just kind of we kind of hold that back, and we don't want anybody to see that in us, right? But I think it's important just to have that balance this next 30 days, okay? So that I want you to be really careful with your emotions. I feel like they are really open, and I feel like you are really open, okay? So accept what's coming in, enjoy what's coming in, but don't get caught up in someone else's negativity or even their positivity, right? Who's that? David. I'm not doing readings today. I am just doing this, okay, guys? So yeah. So anyway, so the next card is about, you know, the love around you. So what's going on in your love life or in your love with friends and family, that kind of thing, okay? And I feel like right now for the next 30 days, like I said, you are doing well. You are very excited about life. You feel like there's a future there. You feel like you can go anywhere. You feel like you can do more and more, right? And I feel like you are in a very positive place. So you just want to keep that up. You want to keep that positivity without allowing the emotions to drown you, okay? So you want to keep the positivity. You want to not act on passion as far as lust, right? So you want more than lust in your relationships, okay? So you want to be careful that you are not just kind of settling for lust or going after lust, right? There needs to be more substance there. And this is a good month to manifest that, okay? So it feels like you should be charging ahead, looking for that kind of love in your life. If you have love in your life, where is that amiss? You know, where are you missing something that feels like it's on fire, that feels like it's you, that feels like it's important and it's sustainable, right? Because you have to be able to allow that relationship to breathe. You can't smother it. And especially as a fire sign, you need that ability to breathe so it can grow. Fire goes out if it's like smothered, right? So you need that space to be able to breathe. So don't allow somebody to trap you. Don't try to trap somebody else. Just allow yourself to be and grow in that relationship, okay? And then when it comes to work and money and all the practical things, what I see here is definitely there's some improvement that's needed, okay? I feel like there's a big change coming, not an easy change. So this change could have already happened recently or will happen soon, okay? And I feel like this change is not, like I said, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult, but it needs to happen or there's no gain, okay? So for you to have some gain, this needs to happen, especially in your work life, okay? So to me, this talks about work life. This talks about big changes there. It talks about letting go of control a little bit and exposing yourself a little bit and allowing that without being afraid, without having that fear, and without having the restrictions around you so much, okay? So if there's something that's not working for you at work, that people or, you know, the way that they want things done, you need to talk to somebody, okay? And you need to do that. I do fashion destination. I do some health stuff. It just depends on the health, on the question, right? But this is not readings today. This is about elements, okay? So I'm going to be doing this once a week for a different element, okay? So this is your fire element, which includes the zodiac signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? So if you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is for you, okay? And if not, maybe you've got fire sign somewhere in your chart, and it could pertain to you, or some things here could pertain to you, okay? So definitely watch that, all right? So yeah, thank you. So next we talk about what's your challenge for this week or this next 30 days. So what is your challenge for the next 30 days? You're welcome, Mel. So what I see basically is you have to know when to stop and when to go. So it's kind of like, when are you going to begin something, either something new, or when do you let something go? How long are you going to pursue something before you say enough's enough, right? And I feel like that's really important for you, especially around your love life, okay? So if you're with somebody, is it working? Have you given it a fair shot? Do you need to implement something for change? Do you need counseling? Do you need a new thought? Do you need some help with it? Do you need some restructuring? Do you need to talk? You know, or is it great and you just want to build on that, right? If you don't have a relationship, what are you going to do? So now is the time to enact change. What is your biggest challenge? Is it meeting people? Is it attracting the right person? Those types of questions you need to ask yourself. Maybe you're putting yourself out there, but you're putting yourself out there to the wrong people. You know, maybe you don't have a good idea of what type of people are right for you. Maybe you're not confident. Maybe you need to work on confidence, all that kind of stuff, okay? So you want to make sure that you are doing that as well, all right? And then we have your inner strength and your spiritual support. And we have the Knight of Swords. So you have people around you, okay? That can help you. You're also very smart and you know where to access your supports. There is somebody there to assist you. There's someone there that knows more than you do. So don't be afraid to ask. You don't have to know everything. We don't live our life in a bubble. And we don't live our life by ourselves. And to have the best life, we need advice and we need help. Seek out people who know things, okay? Seek out knowledge. Take a course maybe. I feel like the knowledge that you gain will help you immensely over the next 30 days, okay? So whether it's from a person who I think it would be, or it could even be from a book, or it could be from your favorite author, or whatever. Find whatever that is, okay? It could even be a mantra that you set, or it could be an intention that you set. Whatever that may be, keep it going and keep it up, okay, for the next 30 days and see where you land. And then we're going to look at, let's see, the likely outcome or the direction if you stay aligned, okay? So what is the likely outcome here? We've got the 10 of Wands, but it is reversed. So the likely outcome is very, very positive, okay? It's like reaching a goal almost. So I feel you're like this far away from reaching that goal or reaching that objective or feeling like you've made progress, okay? You're almost there. Don't give up. That's the biggest thing. Push through. Let your passion drive you. Let your excitement drive you. Get excited about this goal. And then think about, once I do this, I can do something new. Then I have something totally new before me. So how do I close this off? Figure out what you need to do to make that happen, okay? So let's go through and let's clarify some of these, okay? So let me just grab my deck and let's clarify some of this, okay? So see what we've got here. So I just feel like as far as your energy surrounding you and what's going on and how this is all going to work together, okay? Because each card means something, but then when you bring it all together, it tells a nice little story, right? And I feel that you are practical and down to earth, and those are the things that matter. Your balance. Make sure you're doing things that are down to earth and that are going to ground you, and that you're going to get that kind of, you're not going to be off in la la land. Like I said, your emotions are really high for the next 30 days. You're not going to get lost there. You're going to stay in a better balance, okay? So you just need to talk yourself into it, and you don't want to let your emotions get away from you, okay? And I really feel that there are people around you to help you do that. There could be a day trip, maybe a weekend over the next 30 days that you're going to do a day trip, or you're going to be going somewhere that is going to kind of help you feel like, wow, you know, life is so exciting. Life has so much in store, right? Or maybe you're going to plan that trip that you want to take very, very soon. And I feel like any kind of problems that are coming up, they're not going to be over the next 30 days necessarily. I feel like they're going to really kind of, you're going to have a little bit of a break over the next 30 days, and anything that's going to happen or anything that's going to take place will take place outside of the 30 days. Now, that doesn't mean you have free reign, because you can change that, right? And you can make something happen if you really try hard, okay? So just be careful there that you don't get cocky about it, all right? We tend to do that, right? And again, for your challenges, that's again is bringing up that emotion, okay? It's bringing up that kind of immature emotion, that emotion that kind of where you get too excited or you get too invested or something like that, okay? Don't allow that, or too angry, or do something. Don't allow those to kind of destroy you, okay? Your challenges are really, really important for you this month, and just be cautious there, okay? And then we have the Fool energy, which is really awesome. And I love the Fool. And the Fool is part of you. That is part of you being a fire sign as well. So the Fool coming out in this slot, in the 5th card slot, really makes a lot of sense, because that is your strength. That is your strength and your spiritual support, is that energy to kind of wing it. And you're going to make it happen no matter what, right? So you're definitely going to wing it. Awesome. Thank you, Aquileo. That's fantastic to hear. Woohoo! Here we go, guys. That's fantastic. Thank you. That's fantastic. So yeah, so don't forget, you have that energy around you, okay? So you have that Fool energy that, like, you're going to risk it. You're going to take it. You're going to take a leap of faith. That's what the Fool's all about, right? And having that with a fire sign, it can be dangerous, but it can be exhilarating. So yeah, so it's just wonderful. So it is beautiful. And then your outcome again. So we do have justice. So whatever it is, like I said, the outcome is going to be good. It's going to say to you, you're almost there. And it feels like you're just about right there. But whatever it is, it stays in line with the work that you did, with how you feel you've accomplished things and gotten things done. You are right where you need to be, okay? So definitely right where you need to be, right? So I want you to be Amazing when we let her go, what comes in, right? That's funny, guys. So yeah, so I really think that that is just who you are, okay? And that part of it with this, you know, with this being a fire sign reading, the outcome is really, really right up your alley. It's right there for you, okay? Everything is good. Everything is looking productive, looking strong. I want you to watch your emotions. Don't get, you know, don't get caught up in those emotions, right? So I'm going to use the Witches Familiar, Everyday Witches Familiar Oracle deck. And I'm going to do that just to, for each sign. Okay, so this is going to be your little personal read for each zodiac sign. Okay. So for the first one is Aries. So this card is going to be for Aries, and then I'll read out of her book, okay? These are oracle cards. This is Wisdom of the Familiars, okay? So, yeah, of course, you've got an air sign, all right? And it is the honeybee. So let me look that up, and let me tell you what that means for you, Aries. So for you, this next 30 days, air, and we have the honeybee, page 49. I love this deck. Okay, so this says, not only are bees essential to the pollination of plants, including the food crops we depend upon to survive, but they also produce honey and beeswax, both of which are widely used by humans. They build the hives they live in and work cooperatively, each bee performing its own specialized job from dawn to dusk. If you go out to the garden or field during the height of summer, you can literally hear the hum of productivity. So your message is, we all have limited amounts of energy to dedicate to our daily tasks. Are you putting your efforts into the right place, or are you spending too much time allowing small things to distract you from the work that needs to be accomplished? Maybe that's why you're only that close to finishing something, right? Let's see. This card suggests you might want to take a look at the things that affect your productivity. If you're not happy with it, figure out what you can change to be more efficient and effective. Okay, so that is yours for Aries. Now for Leo, let's do one for Leo. That one back. So Leo, we got the same card. Now, I've never done that. That is so weird. We do have the same card, okay? It's the same card. So let me just see. There is a different section here that maybe I'm supposed to read for you. And that was page 49, I believe. That is so weird, right? Okay, so we'll just do this. This is for Leo, okay, guys? So again, it says honeybee. Not only are bees essential to pollination of plants, including the food crops we depend upon to survive, but they also produce honey and beeswax, both which are widely used by humans. They build the hives they live in and work cooperatively, each bee performing its own specialized job from dawn to dusk. If you go out to a garden or field during the height of summer, you can literally hear the hum of production. So, this card is all about productivity and dedication to hard work. The bee tells you it's time to give a project your all. Teaming up with others if necessary to accomplish your goal. Now is not the time to rest. There are things to be done. Don't be discouraged if you're not making progress as fast as you want. Just keep working at it. You will get there. Okay? So that is your message, Leo. All right, so let's try for Sagittarius. If we get the same card again, like that would be really, really bizarre, right? So let me just pull a card like this. Let me just take that one. Okay. Again, it's an air sign though. And we have the 7 and it's a dragonfly. Okay. So let's see. Air signs, a dragon. Here we go. Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. So, the dragonfly appears to be ethereal and enchanted, nearly fantastical, making it the perfect representation of air magic. Its transparent wings move so rapidly they can barely be seen, and yet they can travel vast distances, even over an entire ocean, despite their seemingly fragility. Like the air itself, they move in every direction, almost too fast to be seen, both delicate and powerful at the same time. If you need an animal to help you connect with the element of air, try working with the beautiful and magical dragonfly. Like the air, magic is everywhere around you. It might be easier to grasp earth or play with water or fire, but air is vital, powerful, and like the dainty dragonfly, much stronger than it seems. Reach inside for your own inner strength or use some air magic to help you find your way. And air is so vital for a fire sign. Like I said earlier in the reading, you need air to breathe. You need space. You need that air to breathe. So don't get yourself in a situation where you're cornered. You need to have it flowing around you, okay? So that is your little message if you are Sagittarius, all right? So, well, that was fun. I do hope you guys like these readings. As we get going more and as I do them more, I will figure out exactly, you know, kind of what works, what doesn't work, and maybe what you guys like and what you don't like. You can let me know. So I know it's only 28 minutes, but that is what I'm doing. So we can chit-chat a little bit if you would like. I could pull an oracle card for some of you guys if somebody would like an oracle card. I do have another oracle deck here. If somebody wants one. Aquileo, would you like one? Or Hainyabutt? I'm not doing questions today, okay, guys? Yeah, this is not that kind of reading. Yeah? Okay, Aquileo. So this is Wisdom of the Oracle Pocket Divination Cards, okay? This is by Colette Baron Reed, and I really like her. She's really good. I think she's Canadian, if that matters. But, yeah, I think she's Canadian. You're welcome. So here's for you, Aquileo. If anybody else wants one, let me know, and I'll pull one for you, okay? So your card is, it's called No Peace Like Home. So here's the card. It's number 50. No Peace Like Home, okay? So let's see what she says that means. 50. These are in, they're in... They go by number, so that's good. 50. No place like home. It didn't say peace, it said place. So this is, I can't read. No place like home. I don't know if that, yeah, it's probably the wrong way for you. But anyway, no place like home. So your essential meaning here is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin, okay? Your message, home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are, you hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a positive position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Ah, very good. That's really, really pretty. So, yeah, it has other messages and we could read those another time, right? But yeah, I know it's beautiful, right? Anybody else want an oracle card? Just let me know, okay? I'll wait a minute, and if there's nobody else that wants one, I am going to pull one for myself. Okay, I can do that. Alrighty, let's see what I get. I could use a card. Oh, geez. I get peace. Number 23, peace. Let's have a look at that one. I could use some of that right about now. 24, 23, peace. The essential meaning is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Okay, so the message is, it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. There you go. Isn't that fantastic? That's exactly what I needed to hear. I just love, these little messages that, that are so inspirational, right? They just kind of come from nowhere and they just inspire you to do better and to be more. And, whether you get it from cards or you get it from, walking down the street and someone smiles at you and you relate to the person, or you get a phone call from someone, there's so many things, right? Absolutely a journey, right? Acceptance, yeah. Acceptance is so big, especially if you have things going on. And, my whole life has been, accepting myself as different, accepting myself as, being a witch. That was really hard for me because it was so taboo, accepting myself to be a tarot reader and to love everything, everything like that. And it was really hard because my kids didn't always accept it, or all my kids didn't accept it, boyfriends, whatever, right? But I love it, and that's part of me, right? And that's just one tiny thing. That's not, that's not everything. So yeah, so acceptance is huge, 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 huge. Well, Aquileo, I think you're the only one here, my dear. I hope other people see this and watch it, and I hope it's good. So next week, I'll come on Wednesday, and we will do, I think next week will be water. So next week we're gonna do the element of water. So that would be if you're a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, right? Or if you have any of that in your chart. Absolutely. Absolutely. So anyway, you take care, Aquileo, and we will see you again later. And thank you, everybody. Please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything just to like and subscribe. I also have a membership starting at $3.99 Canadian. You can get a membership, okay? So, and I really appreciate all my members too. So have a great day. You're going to sleep now, and I'm going to sign off. I'm going to put my feet up and watch some TV. I'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye for now.